Today brings an Aquarius full moon, but this is not a normal one. It feels different. It actually feels ecliptic, and its light is illuminating a deep collective generational wound, and nowhere is that clearer than in the story of Nolan Xavier Wells. Let's look at the charts. I know this full moon isn't technically an eclipse, but it carries that weight. A big reason for this is the energy we're just coming out of. We've just navigated a Mercury retrograde, the planet of communication, in the sign of Cancer. Cancer rules home, mother, family, ancestry. And for weeks, we've been collectively reviewing and revisiting deep themes of maternal grief. And if you've been tapped into the story, you've seen the Cancerian energy play out in the most heart-wrenching practical ways. I heard a quiet detail that Christine Wansley had to go to court to file paperwork to become the administrator for her son's estate. I've had to do the same for a sibling. It's a bureaucratic process of proving your own relationship to your child in a moment of unimaginable grief. This is the heavy maternal energy we've been steeping in. And now, from that deep well of emotion, we shift. The sun has moved into Leo, the season of Nolan's own birth. And this Aquarius full moon arrives to release what's been building for the last 24 plus days. So, what is being released? We look at Aquarius. Aquarius rules the 11th house, friends, hope, wishes, and our tribe, the people who can feel closer than family, who give us a sense of collective destination. Now, let's go back to the days leading to July 4th. The astrological chart for that period is a critical piece of information. So on July 3rd, the day before the incident, the transiting moon moved across 12 degrees Aquarius. So what does this mean? And why is this significant? It means that on the day before the tragedy, the moon, which governs our emotions and instincts, made an exact conjunction, a direct hit, if you will, to Nolan Wells' natal Chiron in 12 degrees Aquarius. And his Chiron placement is not just his alone, it's shared by an entire generation of young people born around that time. So we're looking at a moment where the moon was emotionally activating their collective wound of belonging, of tribe, of who's in and who's out. This isn't just an event that happens to them on the 4th. The emotional field was being primed. The wound was being poked by the cosmos in the hours leading to it. And here we are again. The moon has returned to Aquarius, but this time it's a full moon, a point of maximum illumination and release. The emotional cycle that was triggered on July 4th is now reaching its peak. What was hidden in the dark of that monthly transit is now being exposed under the brightest possible light. See, that which is hidden cannot transform. This is not just a psychological feeling. It mirrors an ancient pattern. As the brilliant astrologer Melanie Reinhart writes in her book on Chiron, the sequence of illness and crisis, rapture of our current life situation, journey to the underworld, suffering and death, followed by renewal and return, may sound rather dramatic. What she's talking about is shamanic initiation and soul retrieval. This full moon has the potential to trigger this very cycle for this generation. And painful experiences may turn out to be the lessons our souls are leading us towards. And fueling this intensity is an exact astrological happening right now. Chiron in Taurus is in a hard square to Pluto and Aquarius. This is a crisis point between our core values and radical systemic change. It exposes where healing is needed. Chiron, at its earliest degree, is introducing a new lesson. Aquarius Pluto is about entire systems reorganizing around those core values of Taurus. And I thought, how interesting that this incident, that Nolan Wells' death, who is a Leo sun sign. And if you understand about Leo, Leo is ruled by the sun. And those personalities can be so luminous if they are living in their high side of Leo. People are naturally attracted to their leadership. And the symbols and the codes aren't missed on me. This full moon with this powerful square is a moment of truth. It's asking you to look at your own shamanic initiation. Where in your life is a crisis revealing a deeper wound around your values and your tribe? These times are less about reacting and doubling down using words that cement which we're done with. So I recommend you start asking, what structure am I here to help build? See, demolition comes before building anew. The key to understand your own unique blueprint, my birth chart GPS is a tool for that research. The link is below. And on Friday, we will deep dive into the human drama of the pattern, the fathers, the sons, S-O-N-S, and the shadow of supremacy. I will see you there. Thank you for watching.
Lisa. Freefeather.